regarding receiving. We're going to show how to properly take temperatures on some of our products, how we should be receiving products, and then at the end go through the proper procedures to contact customer service and do a return authorization form for any items that come in that we need to refuse. Okay. So to start off, I have my probe thermometer that I'm going to go ahead and calibrate. To do so, I just have a container of ice water. I'm going to turn my thermometer on. Right now it is reading 74.5 degrees. And I'm going to stick the probe into the ice water and make sure that it goes down to at least 32 degrees plus or minus 1 degree. And I am right in that range. Hold on. I think I'm right in that range. Yeah, right in that range. So next we're going to go run into the my walk-in, so I'll meet you over there. Okay. Alright, so as I move around in the cooler, you may see some products you haven't seen before. Again, test kitchen, we're going to have new items in, so don't worry, like, hey, I don't have that. First thing I want everybody to pay attention to, some of our syrups have shorter shelf lives. They could be anywhere from 4 to 6 months. So we always want to make sure that our syrups are within date when they come in. This one over here I held on to just for this video. We want to make sure that right now it is October 7th. So this would be something that I would refuse. Okay. When we get any pouches, whether it is our syrups or it is our dressings, when they come out, we're going to open up our package. Let's see. We're going to open up our package. We're going to take our thermometer, make sure that it's on, and we're going to fold over our pouch. There you go. We'll fold over our pouch, and we're going to make sure that it is reading below 41 degrees. Right now, that is at 37 degrees, so that would be something that we could receive in. Same thing with our dressings. I keep all my dressings inside the refrigerator. We want to make sure that we have a best by date that is in code. And we don't have anything that is out of code. Again, if anything is received out of code or received where you only have a week left before it goes bad, that is something that we want to immediately return, contact our customer service, fill out our proper forms, and make sure that product quality is emailed. A couple of our fresh produce areas. Right now I have an almost full container of lemons. When it comes in, we'll pop off our top, and we're just going to go through it real quick, make sure that we don't have anything like this. If you have one item in there that's like that, that's okay. If you have an entire case that's like that, that is something that would be refused, and then we'd go through that same process. So, I have a less than full case of tomatoes because I've used quite a few of these. But again, when they come in, we want to go through, we want to check them, make sure that we don't have any rotten tomatoes in here. I don't have any rotten ones, but I do have some that are less than ideal, that are on the verge. You should not be receiving any tomatoes that are in this condition. These are tomatoes that are a little over a week old. You'll go through those a lot faster in your kitchen than I will in mine. But if you're receiving tomatoes that are in this condition that you're not going to be able to use for any of your prep or for your line, those should be returned immediately. Okay, I'm going to take a quick trip over into our dry stock, so I'll meet you over there. Alright, so when we're receiving our dry goods containers, we want to make sure that we don't have any broken cases. If any of our cases are broken, we want to open it up, make sure that the product that's inside is still intact. If anything is broken open, at that point you want to refuse it. So that'll go for your pancake mix, your waffle mix, any of your candies. Anything that has food in it that container has actually been broken open, we want to refuse. We don't want it to come into our facility. When it comes to cans, our cans should have no dents anywhere around them. They should be free of any of that. If you receive anything that has a dent like this one does, you'll refuse it. The reason for this is anytime a can has a dent in it, we no longer will be able to tell if there's botulism. Botulism will be known if the can starts to swell up. And anytime there's a dent in the can, it won't allow it to swell up properly. That's how these are designed. And botulism, as we know, is a foodborne illness that can kill us, and we don't want to have that in restaurants. So anytime that we have tinted cans, we want to refuse those as well. If you come across it after, you want to make sure that you remove it from your inventory immediately. Okay, so when we're receiving our ice cream, we want to make sure that we're receiving at the proper temperature. If we receive ice cream that is above 12 degrees, it'll start to deflate. We're going to lose product. We're not going to have as much yield out of our container as we would at a lower temperature. If anything is received over 14 degrees, there's no way that it can be safe at all. So basically, if you receive your Frenzy Mix or your ice cream and it is at 12 degrees or higher, we want to do a return authorization on it because it hasn't been handled properly. So when we receive it, we're going to open up our container. We're going to use our probe thermometer. We're going to stick it in. And as you can see, this is, it's a little foggy in here, sorry. It's well below our 8 degrees. And that would be perfect. So this would be a container that we could receive. So you just want to double check, maybe at the beginning, middle, and end of your ice cream delivery to make sure that as you move through the truck that the temperature has remained the same and we don't have any hot spots in the truck that may affect our ice cream. All right.
Thank you, Chef Emily. If you do need to refuse a product, be sure to get credit from the driver before the driver leaves. If you find a product quality issue after the driver has left, be sure to contact US Foods customer service. It's important to call them first because as the vendor, they are the ones that will issue you your credit. Fill out the product quality reporting form and include important information such as the lot codes, the date the product was received, pictures of labels and the product itself is extremely helpful, and a description of the quality issue that you've experienced. Email this form to US Foods customer service and be sure to CC your account manager and productquality@ficrg.com. Sending it to the product quality email will ensure that our purchasing team as well as other support center people are aware of the issue and can help if necessary. Following these procedures for proper receiving consistently will ensure that you always have quality food to serve your guests. Thank you very much for watching. Fill out the product quality reporting form and include important information such as the lot codes, the date the product was received,